Alright, hold on. Okay, cool. Hope the level are right. Yeah, so today we really need to get into Unreal Engine. Gotta practice. So, I actually already did a little bit of YouTube tutorials. And from the YouTube tutorials, I have gathered that Unreal Engine does a lot of work for you in the beginning. The templates got pretty much everything you need, depending on what you're making, of course, obviously. I mean, maybe you're not making a game that uses first person, third person, top down vehicles, virtual reality, or handheld AR. Obviously, like, it really depends on what you're making. But if you're making anything that uses any of these, it sets you up so nice. You've got so much work done already. But we're gonna start with a blank. I'm just gonna go in, raw dogging it. Project name, we're gonna call this, we're actually gonna call it raw dog without the caps lock. Must not contain a space. It's probably gonna tell me I can't have that apostrophe either. Yep. And honestly, I actually don't know where I saved my other one, so I'm just going to put in there. I hope that's how it works. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna get, we're just gonna kind of like just go in blind, do what we can. It's gonna be a lot of confusion. There's gonna be a lot of roadblocks, a little bit of like awkward coding, even though I'm using blueprints, but that's okay. Same thing, right? Yeah, we're just gonna go in all blind and everything. Alright, here we go. Okay, zoom in. So, if I want to... I forgot how to add a thing. Was it Shift A? Was it like Blender? Shift A? No. Control A. What did I do? Oh, I selected everything. That's what I did. We don't want to do that. Actor option. Place actor. Here we go. Yeah. So what if I wanted to place a I don't have all the things that I need. I don't remember what they were called. There's like they were called specific things. All those actors. Wait, no. Actors was one of the things, but then there was like different kinds of actors. And I can't even remember the difference between any of them, which is cool. I'm well on my way to mastering Unreal Engine here. I'll get this in no time. Oh, okay, wait. What about the actor menu, dude? So let's see. Same stuff. Where's the like the asset panel or whatever? Is it content? That's yeah, content drawer. Here we go. Can I? Oh, yo, dude. Okay, so we can guess not. Gameplay input. Material. Yes. Favorite physics. It's under physics. Okay. Nice. Textures. Tool presets. User interface. Yeah. None of the things I need. None of the things that I need are on this list. Well on my way. We're doing such a good job. All right. How do I make a character in UE5? AI mom. To create a character in Unreal Engine 5 UE5, you can follow a workflow that involves several steps, including creating or obtaining 3D models, rigging animation, and importing them into UE5. Here's a detailed guide. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one, because I could just use like a shape. Setting up character. Here we go. Once imported, you can set up the character in UE5 by creating a player controller script or blueprint to handle inputs. A blueprint or script for a character or pawn. Pawn! That's another thing. Okay, that's another keyword that I need to remember. To control movement and an animation blueprint for the character. Okay, so once imported, you can. Okay, so what if I just wanted to do material, new material? No, it's not material, is it? It would probably be text. No, not texture. Yep, maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, material's not it, by the way. Material is what you put over the mesh, which is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a mesh. But I don't really see anything like that. Because if I just like drag this here, yeah, I ain't doing nothing. Okay, wait. How do I can I make a default mesh shape in UE5? To create a default mesh shape in Unreal Engine 5, you can use the built-in modeling mode, which allows you to generate and edit 3D meshes directly within the engine. Unreal Engine provides a selection of predefined primitive shapes that you can use as a starting point for your mesh creation. Here's how you can create a default mesh shape. Access modeling mode. Open the Unreal Editor and navigate to the Modeling Tools palette. You can find this under the Tools menu by enabling the Modeling Mode plugin if it's not already active. Do I not have that active? Hold on. I probably don't. Wow. Alright, so hold on. Under the Tools menu by enabling the Modeling Mode plugin, it's not. Okay, Tools. I don't see modeling. Alright, so then I need to. Or wait, hold on. Auto. Nope. Oops. Maybe we should spell modeling correctly. What the hell, dude? Modeling. Okay, so where is plugins? Is that plugins? Okay. Search, wait, what's it called again? Modeling tool? Or modeling mode? Modeling. Static mesh editor modeling mode. This sounds like it. That sounds like. Oh wait, hold on. Whoa. Modeling tools mode includes a suite of interactive tools for creating and editing meshes in the editor. Wait, that sounds like it's. That looks like that's what we need. Why is it? Enable a modeling tools tab installed. Okay, I guess we do need this. Hold on. Plugin stack mesh editor modeling mode is in beta version. Epic recommends using compatibility for assets and APIs, but performance stability and performance support may not be shipping quality. Are you sure you want to enable this plugin? Yes. I mean, this is beta, and that was already checked. Why? Oh, I must restart Unreal Editor for your changes to take effect. Okay, let's do that. Save selected, even though I didn't really do anything. So, now, where is that modeling tab? I don't see it anywhere. Oh. Oh. Cool. Box. That didn't really do anything. Hold on. Do I not drag it in there? Okay, hold on. Alright, what am I doing here? Modeling mode activated. Choose a predefined shape. In the Create category of the Modeling Tools palette, you'll find a variety of predefined primitive shapes such as cubes, spheres, cylinders, and more. You can choose one of these shapes as a base for your mesh. I have created the cube, or selected the cube. And how do I, preview? Oh, here we go. Boom. Now, can I edit it like with this? Whoa! Look at that. Look at that! Alright, so we're gonna do height. We're gonna make that height probably 200. Alright, let's oh, dude, look at that. That's very interesting that it chose to have the the origin point, the bottom of the cube. I mean, I guess, sure, why not? Okay, yeah, so okay, this is where we're gonna start, all right? with this, we should have, okay, that's not really what I meant by edit, or is it? Let's see, there's model, let's see, subsurface noise on. Oh, because we got, okay, wait. Let's also make a texture for this. That's what we need for it. Okay, wait, so let's see if we can find a field where we can just drag and drop a texture in here. And from there, we will see what we need, what kind of texture we need. Physics, material, that's not it. It's all the way up here. Material domain, blend mode, shading mode, default, subsurface profile. Nope. That's not even there. Okay. Preview state. None of those is in here. So we can at least change the color, right? Like, boom. Let's have it like this weird little color. Nope. But, yeah. Hold on. Okay. AI mom, please help. How do I apply a texture to a material in UE5? No question mark. AI mom smart enough to know that it's a question. To apply a texture to a material in UE5, follow these steps. Import the texture. Begin by importing your texture into the project. You can do this by dragging and dropping the image file into the content browser or using the import button. Supported formats include PNG, JPEG, and other commonly used in game development. Create or open a material. Right-click in the content browser, navigating to create basic asset and select material. Name it appropriately and double-click to open the material editor. Add a texture sample node in the material editor. Oh, it's a node, dude. Of course, obviously, right? What was it? Texture sample? Is that what it was? Yep, texture sample node in the material editor. Right click and search for texture sample. Add this node and then select the imported texture in its properties. This node will be used to apply the texture. Okay, so where do I connect it to? Base color? Just UVs optional. Okay, yeah. Apply the material to a mesh. In the viewport, select the mesh you want to apply the material to, then drag and drop the material from the content browser into the mesh. What? Oh! Okay, but I still need to connect it. What do I connect it to? Texture part. Oh, do I... Base color? Do I connect it to base color? Error. Texture sample missing. Input texture. Fine, bro. Alright, let's create a... Let's do something funky. Like a 16 by 16, yeah. No one's ever made a 16 by 16 texture in their life before. So original. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna go with right there. We're gonna make a new layer. Then we're gonna get pixel brush. One by one. Pixel size 1. Let's go. Let's go. We go like this. Get those corners rounded a little bit. And here, what we're gonna do. Let's see. Oh, dude, can we get crazy? Can we get like super nutty and be like this? And then probably like this. Oh, wait. Should probably, alright, set this to FG, VG, RBG. Okay, actually, we're gonna set this like right there. Set this right there. Offsets. Let's get that offset to 0. Actually, you know what? I might want that offset to be maybe 10. There we go. Wow. So crazy. Hold on. We're gonna get even crazier than this. So what we're gonna do, we can go a little bit lighter here. So, and then we're gonna select that one. Get a little bit darker here. So, alright. Look at us being so creative. We're gonna export this. Great. Unreal Projects, RDI, raw dogging it. Let's see. Content, right? Yup. Right here. Texture dot. No, texture 01.png. Export. Getting good at this. A change to source content has been detected. Would you like to import? Import. Import done. Alright, so now alright, here's the problem though. I don't know how I'm going to do I do it like this? No. No. Do I do it like this? Copy to. Wait, what? No. No. Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, it's right there. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oops, sorry, bumped my mic. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so now what we need to do is we need to get this to be, what you call it? Sample source. No. Sample type, no. We gotta get this to nearest. No, not nearest. What's it called? Whatever this stuff is called. Don't tell me that it's another, it's probably another, this thing that we gotta make. So, let's see. What's it even called? Sampling, right? High precision roll pause texture sampling. High precision roll pause texture sampling. Nope. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're just gonna browse through here a little bit, I guess. Texture sample, yeah, this thing, right? Oh wait, no, because that's that. Oops. Yeah, we can get rid of this. Linear color? Sounds like the linear color should be color for me. Okay, fine. Fine. You're giving me some toys to play with, and then you're saying I can't play with them? Texture acid, share that plant, nope. One of those. Not full resolution, nope. Nope. DDX use parameter. Alright. Okay, I can't find. Maybe it's in here. Hold on. Oh, dude. Oh, wow. Okay. So many options, dude. So gathering, what's in here? Nope. Nope. Okay, well, I mean, can't really do anything with that. So, blend mode, opaque, nope. Show default lit. Alright, whatever. Okay, I'm not going to. I really want to, though. Dude, because, like, what's the point of me making it 16 by 16 if it's just gonna blend it like that for me? Post-process material. Texture location. Resolution relative to input, none. Okay. That advanced. Overall. Board shape. No, it's not gonna be down there. Let's see. I'm not gonna. Would you like to apply changes? Yes. Alright, so now, let's see. So let's select this guy. Already did. Shape, position, material. Here we go, material. Can I just. Is there like a. There is. Yo! Look at you. Alright, I should probably apply a. God, it looks so ugly. Dude, I need to. Okay, either I need to figure out what that setting is that I'm looking for, or just make a higher res texture. I think I'm just gonna go with making a higher res texture. So you, sir, this is what we're gonna do with you, alright? Image, let's see, scale image, so we'll go with 1280 by 1280, yeah. I kind of don't want to listen to that right now. Now what we do with this, I guess we'll just delete that layer. Just have it like this. This is okay. Or should I redo that too? Let's add a layer and then just do colors are already the same. Looks kind of nicer. Kinda. I don't think it really made a difference. Not much. Actually, you kind of see like the pixels. So let's delete this layer. We'll just overwrite that. Watch that progress bar. Cool, we're done. Can you just always do that? Always import, please. Every single time. Alright, so. Yeesh. Still see those textures. What's going on here? I might need to. Let's get into the material editor for this. Is there like a UV thing? UV, okay, how do I... Maps, vision, no. Maps, UVs, okay, let's see if we can do particles of UV. Texture sample per parameter sub UV. String align UVs of UV cropping. This might be it. Crop right, crop bottom, crop top, crop left. Okay, so what happens if I just like have this as like, oh, I can't. Okay, so do I just what? Put integer? Probably shouldn't put integer. I should probably put a float if that is the thing. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Put. Nope. Come on, think. I shouldn't have to ask AI mom for everything. It could be field or range. It could also probably be, we already tried input. Let's see, what else could it be? It could be, I already tried range. I mean, okay, fine, I'll try float anyways. Float to view int. Oh, that just goes to, it just converts a float to int. Yeah, int to float. That float. Similar to F model with support for negative floats, returns value between 0 and wrap. Make float, create a float to vector from a series. Normals, unpack normal. Um, okay, I give up. AI mom, how do I input spell input correctly, please. Input a wait, value step takes a gradient with values over one, makes sound. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. How do I input a value into a UV cropping node? The UV cropping node in Unreal Engine 5 allows you to adjust the UV coordinates of a texture to display only a specific portion of it, effectively simulating a cropping effect. Okay, actually, so this isn't what I really need, but within the material graph, this node remaps the UVs to a node coordinate space rather than performing a traditional image editing style crop, making it more akin to scaling and offsetting the texture within the UV space. Okay, to set up a UV cropping node effectively, add the node, insert the UV cropping node into the material graph. You can do this by right-clicking on the material graph and searching for the UV cropping, or by using a relevant material function that includes it. Input parameters. Texture. Connect to the texture you want to crop the texture input of the node. UVs. Connect the UV coordinates, typically from a text coord node, or the UV's input. Wait, hold on. Can I just like type that shit in? Hold Control Alt for more. Okay, no. Alright, well, what was the thing I said? It's a text coord. Text coord. Wait. Text coord. Text coord. Oh, texture coordinate. Yeah? Okay. One? What happens if you just do one? What happens if you do 100? Error. Only 8 texture coordinate sets can be used in this feature. Using 101. Wait, hold on. Only 8 texture coordinate sets can be used by this feature that are currently using 101. What? Okay, hold on. 2? 10. 9. 5. 6. 7. 8. 7. Oops. 7. 7. 7. 7. -7. Okay. Alright, this isn't what I really want, but let's just delete all this. I can mass select, can't I? Alright, let's see. What if I wanted to tile a texture on a material? Period. Apparently it's not a question. I hope you don't answer it because it's not a question. Now, it's not a question. Don't give me an answer. Let's see. To tile a texture on a material in UE in Unreal Engine 5, you can follow these steps. Add a texture coordinate node. Begin by adding a texture coordinate node to your material graph. Texture coordinate node. Material graph. This node provides UE coordinates for the texture tiling process. Multiply by a scalar parameter. Connect the output of the texture coordinate to a coordinate node to a multiply node. Use a scalar parameter to control the tiling amount. Increasing the scalar value will increase the tiling frequency of the texture. Alright, texture coordinate node. Let's find that first. Texture coordinates. This. Okay, let me just save that right there. Yeah, so we'll go 2, 2. Yeah, yep. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, save this. And let's see it. Yep. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so with that said, maybe I should make this thing tileable, right? We can easily do that. What if? Okay, so first what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this look so nice, dude. Actually, it's gonna look kind of bad, but yeah, so we're gonna go with, oh wait, wrong direction, hold on. So this needs to be like somewhere in the middle. How do I know? Oh yeah, I can use grids, that's how I know. Let's see, view, show grid. Okay, let's kind of like make this grid a little bit bigger. Where's the configure grid? Alright, so let's have this actually divisible by 1,000, oh no, 1,280, yes, which is like 64 and 128, stuff like that. Super easy stuff to remember. Then what we could also do now is snap to grid, right? So hopefully this will snap to grid, right? So if I just like, oh yeah, look at that, right in the center, dope. All right, let's get that to snap right there. Okay, now we don't need this anymore. We don't need the snap to grid, and we don't need to show the grid. Dope. Let's get a new layer on here. Now we're gonna get super fancy, and we're gonna get, I don't know, this little spongy thing. We're gonna go and apply dynamics. Oh yeah, enable dynamics. Where is dynamics random? Yep, that's the one. Dynamics random. Okay. Now we gotta get, oh, maybe 380, maybe. We're also gonna go with something that looks kind of like dirt a little bit. And that looks kind of like dirt. So maybe a little bit too dark. Okay, we kind of also want, let's see, let's get the spacing up a little bit too. Okay, maybe that spacing is a little bit too high. Oh, it's because I, for some reason, knocked it up way too high. I don't know how that happened. Alright, so we're just gonna go like that. Then we get another layer. And let's see. No, dude, I gotta clean up this playlist. There's a lot of these songs that I'm not really into. They're supposedly DMCA free, but you get a lot of DMCA free. Maybe I should just stick with video game soundtracks. You usually don't get in trouble with video game soundtracks. So let's see, with this one, you get this. Is this one gonna be cool? Yeah, that one's gonna be cool. And knock that size up a little bit. Go. Maybe get a little bit more spacing too. Alright, that's okay. Layer on here. And on this layer, we're gonna probably use this one, I think. Just like that. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to go down map. Tiles seamless. That doesn't look seamless at all. What the hell's going on here? We might need a couple more like these things. Tiles seamless. That looks a little bit better. There's still this thing, but I mean, can't expect it to be perfect now, can we? I mean, we can, but if you do, you gotta prepare to be disappointed. Okay, that one's good. And that one's good too. Okay. So this one is gonna be real low occupancy, night 2. Let's go for 1 actually. Even then, hey, what about 0.1 or 0.5? Alright, we're gonna go with that one. Oh, show them. 2 there. We'll go like 20 here. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Export texture 0.01. Okay. Now, import done. Thank you. Super helpful. And what does this look like? Let's just close that real quick. Well, looks like a dirty block to me. Where is this thing? Like, if I wanted to find this thing, where is it? Oh, maybe I need to accept. Yeah, there we go. why is it in the floor a little bit? So, alright, is it my content drawer now? Generated. Okay. So if I wanted to put a blueprint thing on here, how would I do that? Oh wait, hold on. List of world blueprints available for the user for editing. We should probably just go into selection mode for now. Is there? Hold on. I guess, how can I apply a blueprint to a mesh in my world? To allow a blueprint to a mesh in your Unreal Engine 5 world, follow this workflow depending on whether you're applying a blueprint class to an existing static mesh or replacing a mesh with a blueprint actor. Option 1. Apply blueprint as a behavior actor blueprint. If your blueprint is a custom actor or a character class and you want to place it into the world, open the level editor. In the content browser, locate your blueprint class. It will have a blue icon. Drag and drop the blueprint from the content browser directly into the viewport. The blueprint actor will now exist in the world and use its own logic, including components like a mesh, collision, and custom scripts. Okay, I'm too Godot-brained, I guess, because I was like all thinking like, okay, you need to have a kind of like a mesh thing, and then you put scripts on it. It sounds like you make scripts and then you apply, and then if you want it to have a visual representation in the world, then you apply those visuals to it, I guess. Am I wrong? I don't know. Let's go like this. Okay, so we're gonna make blueprint class. Make this a character, right? A character is a type of pawn that includes the ability to walk around. Or player controller is an actor responsible for controlling a pawn used by the player. Wow. This is so weird. I think it's this one. I think this one. Alright, let's look at it. Loading, I think this one. Okay, so, yeah, so what, can I just like drop that in here? Alright, cool. Let's get this thing to be... Okay, location, 0, okay. Rotation scale, yep. That's 0, okay, no. Yep, that's a 0. Now, where's the, oh. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, let's get this up here. Okay. Can I get you to be right here? Thank you. So we don't need this in here. How do I remove you? Do I remove from here? Bro. Here we go. Yeah, delete. Remove. Alright. Yeah, because we have it in here. Okay, so this is going to be our thing. Also gonna save this for some reason. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's see. Is there a transform location? Does this have like stuff like velocity? Set linear velocity drive. Okay. Get component velocity. Okay. Hold on. Is using okay, wait. Is applying velocity to transform a good standard to use for a playable character in UE5. When applying velocity to transform a UE5 character movement, it's essential to understand the role of the character movement component. This component handles movement logic for associated character owner and supports various movement modes including walking, falling, swimming, flying, and custom modes. To apply velocity effectively, consider the following best practices. Use the character movement component. This component provides a robust framework for handling movement, including network gameplay integration. It allows for setting velocity directly or through acceleration, depending on the desired effect. Override calc velocity for instant movement. If you require the character to move instantly at maximum speed, you can subclass character movement component and override the calc velocity method. This approach allows for immediate changes to velocity rather than incremental adjustments, which is useful for games requiring precise control. Utilize add impulse for instantaneous force. For an instantaneous force application, use the add impulse method. This method is particularly useful when you want the character to react immediately to user input, such as jumping or dashing. Adjust braking and friction settings. When braking, adjust the friction settings to control how much friction is applied when moving across the ground. This can help in achieving the desired stopping behavior. Consider inertia when jumping off moving objects. Be aware of the inertia when a character jumps off a moving object. In some version of the Consider inertia when jumping off moving objects. Be aware of the inertia when a character jumps off a moving object. In some versions of UE5, there might be issues with a character not inheriting velocity correctly when jumping off a moving platform, which can affect gameplay mechanics. Use movement input vectors. For smooth and continuous movement, especially in pawns like spaceships, use movement input vectors. This involves adding input vectors to the movement component to control the direction and speed of the character. By following these best practices, you can ensure that the application of velocity to transform in UE5 character movement is both effective and efficient, providing a smooth and responsive experience for the player. Alright, let's try that. Um, so let's see. The traditional the place to spawn components and do others set up. Note name used to create blueprint function. Target was actor. Cool. Okay. Velocity. We're just gonna play around with this. Set linear velocity drive. So let's see. I'm just gonna boom, 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 boom. Actually, put 2 pins. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna need. Okay, wait, hold on. I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna go with X for now. Text cord. Was it text cord? No. Right? No, it was, right? Text cord. Chords. Local coordinates. Whoa, hold up. Whoa. What did I see? What did I see? I saw input. What's under input? Oh, keys. Okay. But, I mean... Okay. If is alt down, if is command down. Okay. Alright. Key event. Get key, event, application action. AI, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh god damn it, dude. Alright. Well, let's just leave that alone for now. I'm already in my head as is. Let's close that. Okay, we're gonna scroll up. We're going to... Do this by right clicking. Yep. I'm a text chord node. Oh, because this isn't... Okay, so this is a pawn. This is gonna have different stuff. Yeah, this isn't gonna have, like, the texture stuff. That's right. Okay, hold on. I got it. Oof. Alright. Alright. What node do I use to, input values for a pawn? To work with input values in pawn blueprints with Unreal Engine 5, developers can utilize a variety of nodes and techniques to capture and process player or AI input effectively. Below are key nodes and methods relevant to handling input values in pawn blueprints. Event graph input nodes. In event graph pawn get pawn cast 2. When working with custom pawn classes, the cast 2 node is essential for ensuring that input logic is applied to the correct type of pawn. For instance, if you have a custom pawn call, add movement input. Get player controller. Custom input handling. For more advanced input handling, developers can create custom nodes, functions, with blueprints to encapsulate complex input logic. This includes creating custom movement components to input. No. What if I just want to make a float value for int value to input into a node's the input field. Don't answer this question because it's not a question. There's no question mark. Don't answer it. Ah, you answered it. Damn it! Failed. Failed AI. If you just want to input a float integer value directly into a node's input field in Unreal Engine 5 blueprints, you can do so by using literal values or variables. Here's how. Enter a literal value directory. When connecting input pins to a node, you can type in a float or int value directly. Right-click in a blueprint graph and search for a function or node that accepts a float or int input. After placing the node, hover over the input pin or double-click the pin's value field. A text box will appear where you can manually type in the number. What the fuck? I've tried that already. Nothing. Promote to variable. Promote to local variable. Accessor. Or wait, can I just drag like this and then do, no. Actions providing boolean. Boolean? Wait. What? Okay, whatever. Oh, okay, I'm reading that wrong. Wow. Okay, so then what do I need here then? Select a component to see available events. Hold on. Okay, it's also very possible that I don't even need that. What do I need here? Okay, actions providing a transform by ref. Transform. Location, rotation. Okay, location. I don't even So let's see here. New location bar. This is X, right? That's X. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do this. We're going to save, we're going to compile, and then we're gonna play our game. Oh wait, I don't have a camera. Hold on. I also don't have the thing set in here, so wait. Where was it? There was a viewport. So is there a camera already in here? Doesn't look like it. Player start. Where's that? Where's player start? Okay, here. Let's go over here. I don't even know what this means, but what we're gonna do. Let's see. We're gonna put this right here and see what happens with this. Oops. I guess I'll just like run it anyways. Okay. Don't see anything. Stop. Oh, because it's over there. Okay, so let's do this thing. Alright. Nice. I also didn't connect it to anything. I don't know what I'm doing here. Can I connect it like this? Nope. Don't do that. How do I finalize this? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So I could just use a template. Or if I did that, I'd feel really bad. I need to understand this, dude. Alright, so how do I make a pawn just slide along the x-axis? Okay, to make a pawn slide along the x-axis in Unreal Engine 5 blueprints, you can use a simple blueprint setup that applies continuous movement or velocity to the pawn in the x direction. Here's how to do it step by step. I'm gonna have to guess that I can just delete all of these. Alright, create pawn blueprint, yep. Done that. Open blueprints, yes. Add a default scene root and mesh optional. Okay, did that. Did the mesh. Scene root though. In the components panel, add a scene component and set it as root. Why? Additionally, add a static mesh component to addition. Scene component. Okay. Right here? Nope. I don't know what you mean by that. Come on. Add a scene component in the components panel. Add a scene. Okay, scene. a scene. And then we're supposed to have the mesh in there? Is that necessary? I don't see how that's necessary. Whatever. Let's try it. Set up movement in the event graph. Option A, constant sliding, continuous movement. Right click in the event graph and add event tick. Event tick. Set timer for a tick by event. What? Hold on. What the hell? Okay, tick. Set tick group. Set tick. Tick. Set component tick. Set tick group. Get tick resolution. Dude, I gotta get this thing to boost. It's actually not that long. Oh wait, hold on. What about just event? Like, what kind of things do I? Because what if it's like event step? Because you know these AIs, they might get things some terminology kind of mixed up. But I mean, I did see a lot of tick. Step? Nope. Okay, fine. Event tick. Set timer for next tick by event. Execute it. Whatever. Get active location. On the average location? What the fuck? Oh, wait. Active time. Dilation. Time dilation. I wish I could get through time dilation. Sure would be useful right about now. Leave a comment down below. What would you do if you had time dilation powers? If you were able to dilate time at will, what would you do? Please be creative. Cause assign continuous movement. Right click, event graph, add. Wait, I am in the event graph, right? This is the event graph, right? Oh, was I just in the wrong thing this whole time? I think so. Hold on. Oh god. Event tick. Okay. Alright. Active location. No. Still. Okay, we're just... this doesn't seem right. Average location? I don't think that's right. but add to X. What? Get or just location. Transmit location. Get local location. Initial rotation, location and rotation. Implementation object intended to be used to set up a location service data change. Okay. Is under location, cast to location volume. Report. No. Partition. Nope. On packet random location and navigation rates. Simple route to location. Add to X. Add. Add. Oh. Wow. I'm adding a lot. Wait, hold on. Absolute float. 1.5. It wouldn't be a true float if it wasn't that. Ooh, hold on. Actually, hold on. What if vector, is there just like vector 3? Vector 3? Just a vector 3. I just want to. Okay, fine. Alright, vector 0. Vector 2D. Vector 4. Huh. Wow. Why no vector 3? There's vector 2 and vector 4. Camera variable. Why do I need a camera variable? just a vector. Description sound different. Default value views compiled. Oh. Okay. Okay. So what happens if I do this? Set actor location. Location, nope. Alright, fine. Set location. Nope. They said this blueprint stuff was going to be easy. They told me this blueprint stuff is going to be easy to adapt to. I'm really feeling just going back to Godot, honestly. But I shouldn't. I really should learn Unreal. Let's see. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this one instead. Let's see if AA Mom got this one right. Add a static mesh. Okay, event begin play. Add impulse or add force to the mesh component. Add impulse. Add impulse. X. We're gonna go 50. I think. This guy put 1,000. Alright. We're gonna compile this. Play it. Alright. Looks like I need to binge a bit more on YouTube tutorials. That's what I think. I think I'm just gonna binge a little bit more on those YouTube tutorials. I say binge more. I didn't even really binge. I watched like a couple. I only watched like a couple YouTube tutorials on this. So yeah, and even those I just mostly just told me how to use the templates that you can just get from the beginning. So yeah, I need to dive a little bit deeper into this. But until then, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you all for watching. If you stayed through the video this long, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to tell me what you think you would do if you had time dilation powers. If you were in control of time dilation, what would you do with it? Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.